Have you ever wanted the simplest strategy to scale your business online and how to stop overthinking the process and kind of putting it off into the future because you know that you will do it eventually, but you don't know exactly where to start? You're definitely succeeding now, so why restart? Why add something new? Why start from scratch in another endeavor? Well, my name is Bryce Jackson, and after scaling multiple companies, one from zero to $37,000 per month, a service-based business, and currently scaling a business from 7 to 8 figures, and a 50% partner with the creator with over 1 million subscribers, taking companies from 0 to 6 figures in less than a year, with an online YouTube community on school. If you want to create a process that works for you, at the end of this video, you'll have exactly what you need to create a process and a system that works for your business, and stop making content so overwhelming, but use the online world to your benefit instead of to your detriment. So here's why you've been doing your content wrong. If you have been posting online but you're not getting clients, that is a big sign that you're doing your content wrong. If you haven't been posting at all, that's a big sign that you're doing your content wrong. If you're boosting posts and still depending on that to kind of get you the leads that you desire, or just kind of consuming more than you're creating, that's a big sign that you're doing your content wrong. What you need to do instead is, especially as a business owner, a service-based business owner, is create one lead generating system with your content. Rather if it's organic meaning, you're posting free content, rather if that's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook content. Usually you want to post content where your ICP is located, meaning the person that is going to see your stuff, your desired avatar, your ideal customer profile, that person that you think of when you think of selling your product or service to them. That's what you need to be thinking about. Moving forward, you want to ask yourself, what has to happen after I build my lead generation system for me to scale my business 10x? For the first business that I scaled from zero to $37,000 per month, we had a lead generation problem. The rent is $4,000 at this business. So at the bare minimum, we need to be covering the rent, which it wasn't. And what we did was we were able to see how much it costs to get a lead, and how much it was to convert them, and how long it took, and the strategy that we needed to kind of speed up the timeline of getting leads. And once you figured out that system, like for us, we chose ads, running paid ads. You can either choose organic or you can choose this other one, as I mentioned, is paid ads. You run paid advertising. You don't just boost posts, but you put money behind the content that you shoot. And from there, you get the best chance of success because you'll get leads. And from those leads, it's up to you to then convert. And that becomes another constraint. But the main thing is just setting up a lead generation system that works for you properly so you can now generate lead flow. What would your business do with an extra 100 leads, an extra 1,000 leads per week, per month, per day, per year, whatever it is that will kind of change your business for the better? Or imagine those clients going to your customer because they're posting online. And what does it do for your business to kind of miss out on money? Can you afford to throw away, 10,000 to 100,000 a month or year every single year that you don't figure this out? The process of building an online system that works properly starts with just a lead generation system. You got to be able to get the leads, and then it moves into the next phase of converting these leads. With the $37,000 a month scaled business, we weren't reaching out to the clients fast enough to make them want to be sold. So I then started texting the people when they joined, because speed to lead, and when I say when they join the list of leads, when they opt in, speed to lead is super important. So we would then hit them up as fast as possible, book a tour so they would come in and see the place. And on average, we had like a 25% close rate, meaning 1 in 4 people who came in would be closed. It's just now how fast can we get 4 tours booked so we can get a client, and the client leads to $1,000 per month. And if each client's $1,000 per month, we get 37 people. That's $37,000 per month. And you can now scale that to 50, 55, whatever your max is, and do it again at another place. And you just keep going from there. The biggest switch from the business making losing $4,500 per month on rent every month to going to $37,000 per month is lead flow. Understanding how can we get more people to see us? How can we let us be known? I had a video go viral, got like 20,000 views. People bringing their kids in saying, and this is for a daycare business, by the way. People bringing their kids in saying they saw us on Facebook. They saw us on Facebook. They saw us on Facebook. Like 9 out of 10 kids saying they saw us on Facebook. That's the power of, putting yourself out there, because the video blew up, got monetized on Facebook because of the video, where now they're saying, oh yeah, you can join the partnership. And that's never happened to me before. And it happened. So if you just focus on the task in order, I promise you, you will grow and it'll be easy. And this will be the easiest blueprint that you can follow as a service-based business owner, to go online and start making money as fast as possible without getting confused or doing too many steps. Any questions you have, leave them down below for sure. But after you build the lead generation system, you move into a conversion system of now we're reaching out to the leads, we're calling the leads, getting them into the next phase. And then of course you go into the delivery phase. You got to do what you said you were going to do. You can't attract these people and sell them and then not deliver. You got to deliver on what you said you were going to do. And if you do this process over and over again, your process of finding people will become easier, because you can use the testimonials, word of mouth becomes stronger. You get more experience, so your product becomes better, your service becomes better. These are all things that you can be doing right now to grow your business, and especially online. You can't overthink this online thing anymore. I work with clients that are 20, 23, 25, and 75. My oldest client was 72 actually. So, it doesn't matter where you're at in this stage. You want to be able to scale your business, you got to merge online. 1 in 3 people online right now, they're scrolling on their phone. You need to be seen by them. And just always ask yourself, like, what would it do for my business if I can be seen by 10 times more people? And people would be looking to pay me. And I'm not no longer looking for people to sell, but people are looking for the result that I provide for them, or looking for the product that I have, the service that I have. What would it do for you? If your content isn't making you money, it's because your funnel is broken. You need to go back through these 3 steps that I just broke down: the attraction, the conversion, the delivery process. And if you do this, you will start making money online. If you want me to look at your business and fast track your growth, click the link in description and book a call with me, and we'll talk about it more. Remember, it's levels to business, it's levels to wealth. Be wealthy.